Hello, welcome back to Vintage Fridays, where we look at vintage tech on a Friday. Check this out, we got ourselves a plug and play, no that's Windows 95, a plug and play Namco joystick. This is about 2006, 2007 vintage from Jack's Pacific, and I think I got this from firebox.com. It's either Jack's Pacific or Jake's Pacific. I think I got this from firebox.com. It's got 5 unique built-in games. You got Pole Position, which is the reason I brought it. Brilliant game. Got Gallagher, you got Exevious, Mappy, and you also got MS Pac-Man. Now you got your joystick controls here, which is all clicky, and when you want to turn left and right in pole position, you can twist the joystick like that because it's got a twisty joystick there to control the car. You've also got a large fire button there, small fire button there. You've got your menu button there, your reset, and your power on off. When you turn it on, you get a nice red LED there. It runs off 4 AA batteries, which go into there. Now, when you plug into your TV set, it plugs in via these connections here, the white and the yellow, meaning it's a lot easier to capture. I can just plug it into my capture card for my Linux box and use OBS and capture some footage. So what I'll do now, I'll go and fire up the Linux box and OBS and we'll capture some footage from this vintage plug and play, no that's Windows 95, plug and play arcade joystick. Okay, so I've got it fired up into the capture card, and I think there's a slight delay with this cheapy capture card. We got ourselves Pole Position, Exevious, MS Pac-Man, Gallagher and Mappy. So let's try Pole Position first. Use up and down on the joystick and then the big fire button to select the game. Pole Position, there we go. Now back in the day this was on a sit down cabinet or an upright cabinet, and what you had to do in the sit down cabinet, people used to breathe on the back window. People used to breathe on the back window, write their name in the back and try and put you off playing the game. But I think they had it down the local swimming pool as a upright cabinet. I remember sitting in the sit down cabinet. It's like the Star Wars arcade. And the idea is you race around the track in a certain time, try not to crash into other cars, and see where you qualify. I've never done the 3 laps. I've only done like 2 laps. Oh, look at that! I'm no good. Let's go back into low gear. Now these signs here, it says pole position. Back in the day they would have said things like Pepsi and stuff like that. They haven't got a license for Pepsi, so they just use pole position. Let's see if I qualify. I'm alright now. See I've done that crash though, I don't think I'm going to qualify. Yes I did. Where did I come?
First driving, we've qualified to race.
Oh, I come 6th. Let's try another game. We're going to press the menu button, go down to quit. We're going to press OK. And we're going to go try Exevious. Now Exevious is like a shoot 'em up. Didn't really see this one in the arcades back in the day. I'm sure it was about. I've played it recently actually on the PC Engine. There is a slight delay, so it's weird on this server. I'm not very good at the games, it's not because I'm not good at them, it's because of the delay. That's my excuse anyway. It's just a generic shoot 'em up. I don't think you can actually power up the weapons or anything like that. So the large fire button shoots and the smaller fire button drops the bomb. So no, let's try another game. Menu, quit, the button. Let's try Gallagher. I think this is the one they're playing in the war games. When he wants to check, yeah, I think it is when they want to change the grade. And he starts shooting them when he goes off. When he loses, sorry, I lost your game. Yeah, you owe me a quarter. Yeah, it's just like Space Invaders again, but this is a lot more harder. The targets actually move, not just left and right. charges will come down. It should fire back here as well. And again, with the input lag on this capture device itself. I'm doing alright though. Difficult to play. Let's have a look. Try and play this board. Oh, look at that. Damn, you owe me a quarter. One of the annoying ones. You ain't going to be able to shoot. Don't know what you do. Look at that. Oh. I'll give it one more go. If not, then we're going to another game. Oh, I missed it again. Let's go down to quit. And we'll look at MS Pac-Man. We all know Pac-Man. And I went to Play Margate a few years ago. And I met the Pac-Man champion who sat there for 6.5 hours playing Pac-Man. Showing you where the ghosts don't go on the board. And I thought the ghosts went everywhere, but apparently they don't. There's 256 levels. And it just doesn't end. It just comes up with... God, this input lag's terrible. It just comes up with a funny maze by the side of the screen there. They didn't think anyone would actually get to past a certain level, which is why there's no real engine. Oh, I've done it. Oh, I've got up there. Been eaten. Because of the input lag, it's difficult. Let's go down to quit. And we'll look at the last game, which is Mappy. Not sure what you actually got to do this one. Again, I don't remember this one in the arcade. Ones I remember are Gallagher, MS Pac-Man, and Pole Position. Supposed to do that. Stupid game. Anyway, that was a quick look at the Namco Plug and Play joystick. I've got a few Plug and Play joysticks. I've got the Street Fighter. I've got the Mortal Kombat, the one with the blood and one without the blood. I've also got the Commodore 64 Plug and Play joystick. It's actually got a real C64 inside. Apparently, if you wiggle the joystick on the start-up, you can get into basic. So we'll have a look at that in the future at Vintage Fridays. Anyhow, if you found the video some use and what to do, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, the other button seems to work too. But as always, thank you very much for watching Vintage Fridays. I'll see you in the next video.